Hey everyone, it's Michelle with makingmemorieswithmichelle.com, and I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to be back. I took a little hiatus and I talked about it in my blog yesterday, www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. But some of us call it self-care, some of us call it research and design. I called it a little bit of both. But I just needed to take a break, to step back, and to get back to having fun. And I had lost that fun feeling with my crafting, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to ever do it again. That's how crazy I was. But taking time for myself and taking time to really come back to center and get to know now really helped. So hi Carol, welcome from Connecticut. I'll bet it's much colder up there this morning than it is here in North Carolina. As many of you know, I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I had been one for about 6 years. And I'm not with Stampin' Up! Anymore. But that doesn't mean I can't use some of their product. And so today's video is going to be using Stampin' Up's Tag Buffet Project Kit. Now, I told my boyfriend this morning, I said, I'm really nervous to go back and do another video for you guys. And part of it is because I haven't crafted since the last time I was with you. Honest to goodness, so much has happened. My house is up for sale. I'm buying a new one. I am not, there's like temporary boxes everywhere and stuff is in storage. And even this morning I'm getting ready for this and I couldn't find the ink. I'm like, how am I going to do this? I don't know where my ink is. So we're going to do kind of a mishmash, but kind of to get back into it. And I have always said that project kits and Stampin' Up! Project kits have always been one of my lifesavers for when I wasn't feeling like crafting or when I had hit one of those creative walls and just didn't know what I was going to do. Well, Christmas is right around the corner. Oh, you guys, your comments are so sweet. Carol, okay, I'll try not to be nervous with you. Kathy, it's good to see you. Like I said, Christmas is right around the corner and I'm like, just falling apart because I'm not ready. So I told myself today I was going to get in the Christmas spirit. I listened to my Pentatonics Christmas CD or, live stream in the car the other day. I was singing along and we're going to put up the Christmas tree. I've got my Christmas cookies ready to go. We're going to make Christmas presents this afternoon. And so let's make some Christmas tags because for the last 6-7 years, every year I have done the Stampin' Up! Tag kits for my Christmas presents. So while this year seems really up in the air and we may not be able to be with family and friends like we have been, we can still have Christmas. We can still bring in some of those traditions, and homemade tags are a tradition in my family. So I'm going to craft along, I'm going to talk along with you, and then I'm going to give you just a little sneak peek of some stuff that's coming up. All right, so in the kit, I believe you're making 3 of each. Now my kit was open because I had been playing with it. But this morning I went through and I love these. So many years when I was making the Stampin' Up! Tag kits, I always said, there's not enough room. There's not enough room because my family writes little individual notes and maybe little jokes or something, right? I saw this and thought of you, or, maybe it's to the best mechanic in the family, right? All these little personalization. And some of those tags in previous years just didn't have enough space for that. Well, these do, and I love it. So this is a super great project kit. We've got stockings. We've got pretty Christmas cardinals, and I know some of you know the folk tale or adage that when you see a cardinal, it's someone, you know, that you love from heaven coming to pay you a visit. So I think cardinals are very, very special. I also remember living in New Jersey and sitting and watching it snow and watching those bright colored cardinals from the backyard. We've got these beautiful tall presents all wrapped up beautifully. I love this one. I love the shape of this ornament and the colors. So the colors in this are real red, shaded spruce, pool party. You've got some gold, and I believe there's some poppy parade in there. Now, like I said, I couldn't find my ink. I did find it. I'm so happy. It wasn't anything what I thought it was going to be. And then we have some Christmas trees. So the first thing I'm going to do, these are all punched art, right? And the Tag Buffet stamp set comes with these beautiful sentiments and perfect for tags, and then a stocking and ornament, and then some little greenery and stuff just to embellish. So it's a great thing to have. But what I loved is, for those of us who are just getting back into crafting, or maybe just picking it up, or wanting to craft with the kids, whatever, this is great. So the first thing I really, really want to do is take all of my big pre-printed tags, and I have a piercing mat, and because these are photopolymer, I'm going to, oh, I said I had ink. Oh, there it is. This isn't even my craft room, y'all. It's like, where do I put stuff? Okay, so I'm using 3 basic colors. Shaded spruce and real red are the coordinating colors for the stamp set, or the tag kit, but I'm also going to use basic gray. I like basic gray. It's a little softer than basic black, but I'm going to tell you a little bitty secret. Why am I using basic gray? Because I can't find my memento this morning. That's the whole reason, guys. Don't think that, you know, I had an ulterior motive. I tore the place apart looking for that. But gray will work just fine. Okay. So happy. Okay, so this stamp, I love it. It says, it's just beautiful. So this is, I'm going to stamp this on the back. Remember I said my family does sentiments, or we write things on the back. So I think maybe especially for the adults in the family. Oh, and I haven't stamped. Oh, I haven't stamped in months. So let's just make sure that I remember what I'm doing. So we're going to put this down. Photopolymer, remember? And we're going to say Michelle is great, Michelle is great, Michelle is great 3 times. Ta-da! It worked. It's a miracle. May the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow. Wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness. And good grief, don't we need that this year? All right, so I'm going to do that. And I have someone special in mind for that. But, like, you know, there's this separate to and from stamps that are found in the Tag Buffet tag kit. And I learned this trick a long, long time ago when I first started. So I made the tags just like the kit said. And then I tried to do to and from. That didn't work so well because, you know, there's embellishments and there's stuff. Oops. Okay. And I'm going to set these aside. And I'm really just going to now do to and from on the back of all of my big ones. It's easier to get it all out of the way. I think I need to re-ink that. So, Michelle is great, Michelle is great, Michelle is great. I should listen and follow my own advice. What do you think? Okay, I'm gonna move those over here. I have all these nice, neat piles of where I went and I took this kit apart this morning, but I truly wonder how neat those piles are going to be when I'm done. Okay. And then, you know, let's see. I have this little bow. It's in the stamp set. So if you wanted, you could even add a pretty bow, right? There. Or you could, you know, just add one here. It's really, really great just to play. And I give you permission to play, okay? That's really, really important. Oh, I have a funny story to tell you. You want to hear it? You're going to laugh. I know you're going to laugh at me. Because I certainly did. Okay, make sure that that's gray. So this morning I was taking this tag kit apart. Okay. And, sorry, can't talk and stamp at the same time. Anyway, so let me show you. So I'm separating these and I'm like, oh, those are nice. Those are perforated. I like that. And I set them aside. And then I'm like, oh, well, that's a nice punch or something. And I wasn't really feeling it, right? And all of a sudden, guess what? I turned them over. So if you're getting this kit and you're like, wow, that's kind of boring, make sure that you've got the gold embossed side up, okay? Because it'll make a huge difference. Just a little word of advice. Okay, whoops, my screen went black. There you are. Neatness is highly overrated. Oh, sometimes. All right, oh, I didn't stamp that one. All right, so it's been really hard this year not being ready. I moved Thanksgiving, right, into temporary so that I could sell my house. And it's been really tough because I'm the type of person that the morning, Black Friday, the tree is up, there's presents wrapped under the tree, you know, lights go up. We're into the holidays for real and certain. There it is. So this year, Black Friday, I'm packing, I'm cleaning my house. Oh my gracious. And, you know, every time I turn around, I'm like, I'm done. And then I go back to the house, I'm like, oh my goodness, how much stuff do I have? And it's really, I'm not a hoarder. I'm not a pack rat. Anybody who's been to my house is going to say, Michelle, where did you find all of it? I don't know. It like grows out of the woodwork. Okay, so I know, thanks for hanging in there with me. There's a lot of stamping of the backs of these. There's one more. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Do you talk to yourself when you craft? Well, how else do you know if you're doing a good job? All right. So now I'm going to put this basic gray away. And my tune from, and probably my little bow, okay? And I'm trying not to make a mess, you guys. I really am. All right. So, oh good, I picked the ones I like the best first. So now we have these tags. And these, I love this. This kit was perfect. This kit was perfect. Like if you're traveling, or if you're, you know, some of you I know are like living in campers and driving all around the world right now. And, you know, mask up, stay safe. But if you're short of space, I'm digging this. This is great. All right, so let's do Merry Christmas because 'tis the season. All right. Ooh, look at that. It's not Christmas without Christmas red. And I used Real Red this year. I usually like to use Poppy Parade, but I just wanted a little darker. Poppy Parade's so vibrant and bright, and I thought the colors in this kit needed a little darker. Whatever you choose will be beautiful, so don't worry about it, okay? Merry Christmas. And then, all right, find those embellishments. Here we are. Oh, they were right here. And they're not really embellishments. Dimensionals. There. Okay. So these have those little tags that need punched out. This is going to layer right over it. And these are meant to be free, okay? And Stampin' Up! Has given us some beautiful gold trim. And I'm not hesitating over my words. I'm looking for my scissors. Because everything's on the floor behind me, right? A little behind the scenes. Oops, there. All right, so I'm going to measure, what do you think? Maybe 8 inches? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be great. Okay. And you know the trick. If you don't, this is it. Okay? This is my tips and tricks. Okay, so double it up. Oopsie. Feed it through. Okay? You got 2 on one side, a loop on this. Just push those ends through and grab. Look at that. Instant tag. This pretty little ornament we're going to put right here. With dimensionals. Okay, so I just lined it up. You see how I've got this little gold foil piece here, and this kind of went down the middle. I just wanted to kind of center it there. You know me, I kind of center things. I don't worry about perfection. I know it drives some of you crazy, but how would you know if it was from me if there wasn't something a little imperfect? It's called homemade, not store-bought. Okay, and then Merry Christmas right here. Now, you've made yourself a beautiful little Christmas tag that you can use for presents, or you know what? You can put it on a card front and you have a beautiful handmade card to send. So like 2 for 1, right? Very cool. All right, so I'm just gonna put this together real quick. So, you know, I had so many emails from you guys saying that you missed crafting with me, and I had to tell you, I did too. I missed the community that we've built over the years, and I think that was the hardest thing, is I missed catching up with you. I missed hearing that it was snowing. I missed seeing all the projects you were making. I really did. So I got to thinking, and I have a lovely friend and life coach. Her name is Lisa Kootman, and she has a Facebook page you might want to check out. It's the, why can't I think of it? It's on the blog from yesterday. www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. I mentioned Lisa's Facebook page. Something Shine Sisterhood. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Lisa, I can't think of it. Anyways, see, told you, can't talk and craft at the same time. She's been encouraging me to get back into crafting with you. And so I've been thinking about how to make this work, because I don't want to be a demonstrator anymore, okay? I really don't. I want to play with other things. And I don't want to feel like I'm tied to one company in my crafting supplies. And I know a lot of you can relate to that. Okay, 2 down. Whew, so much fun. So I've been thinking about what we were going to do and how I was going to do this. And I have to tell you, I am working on a new Making Memories community that is going to be for you and I to craft and play and share and create and make memories together. That's really what we're going to do. We're going to make memories together. And I'm just so very excited. Okay, so the cardinal, I'm not following the directions, you guys. I don't know what it's supposed to say, but because, remember I said cardinals are those symbols of our loved ones who may have passed before us, coming back to visit. I'm going to grab the stamp set that says "With Love for You" because it just seems to fit so very well. And I want a little bit of a contrast because my cardinals are so red. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that in Shaded Spruce. Oh, and I haven't used the stamp set, so I always test it first, right? Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm roasting up here. I had to take my hoodie off. And now my very, very bright pink is going to clash with my Christmas stamping, but I think you'll forgive me, right? Hi, Ann. I'm glad to be back too. And Ann Olson and Pat. Oh, I just feel like it's like I've been gone and like all my friends have gathered to welcome me home. You guys are so sweet and so special. Okay. And again, I think I'll just make one because you know how it's put together by now, but so about 8 inches. So fun. Hey, what's your favorite Christmas cookies? I asked that question yesterday. Michelle, follow directions. Why start now? Oh my gosh, you guys know me so well. Oh, I have missed you. It's merely a suggested guideline. I love this cardinal. Anyways, Christmas cookies. So I'm going to make thumbprint cookies today because I love them. And with candied cherries, it's just a throwback from my childhood. And I know that candied cherries are not for everyone. I do. So I also will be making thumbprint cookies with, like, I think, don't quote me, but I think they're mint Hershey Kisses. Does this sound right? They come in a green bag. Anyways, so Noel's like, oh, no way, I don't know, not candied cherries. So I told him I would be nice and I would make some with Hershey Kisses. And to tell you the truth, I will probably make like 90% of them with Hershey's Kisses, so I don't eat them all. Yeah. Okay, so another one, you don't want to watch me make all of those, so I'm going to set that aside and I'll do that one later. Okay, and then presents. I love presents. Do you love presents? Yeah, I do. Presents under the tree. Okay, I have, oh, there it is. I'm like, I do. I have a brand new chamois. We're going to get it dirty, guys. Okay? Remember, chamois, right? Stamp it off as much as possible. But then just look at, it's not ruined. That's how I know you're crafting. If you have a dirty chamois, that tells me you've been working. All right, and you can tell I haven't been, right? Because, hello. Merry Christmas in Shaded Spruce. And that's got a little red left in it. because it's wet. All right. That's better. Let's just make sure I didn't make brown. Okay, good. Whew. Merry Christmas in brown. I guess if you were feeling grinchy, you could do that. Half Moons, Pat. Raspberry preserves. Pat, you have to share the recipe with us because raspberries, look, when I go to heaven, it's going to be full of raspberries and cream. I'm absolutely certain when they talk about manna, that's what it is. Okay. So this is one of those where, again, I only saw the white side and I turned it over and I was like, wow, gold foil for the win. I love Pat's idea of those cookies. That sounds delicious. I'm reading comments. Russian tea cookies. Okay. Yes. Yes. Very good. My sister and I used to make those when we were growing up. Those are a favorite. So Anne McClellan, with your Russian tea cookies, tell me, do you put nuts in them or not? Okay, because growing up, my sister and I didn't like nuts, so we didn't. So it was basically like, you know, flour, butter, sugar. And what's not to love about that? But now, I love like the Russian tea cookies with the chopped walnuts. Definitely a hit. So I'm interested. Okay, let's see. Grandmother's ginger molasses cookies. She died the year before I was born, so I never met her, but someone would make them for Dad every Christmas. Oh, what a touching memory. Oh, I love that. Yes, Christmas is all about those memories, right? And food brings back memories, right? It's amazing. You can have something. It's that sensory experience, right? And you can taste something, you can smell something, and it just transports you back. And even if you, like Anne Olson has said that it was, you know, she never met her grandmother, that, I'm sorry, I had to look. Grandmother, great-grandmother. I lost it, so if I misspoke, then that's my fault. But yes, it's how you keep family, right? You preserve the food, you preserve the traditions, and that's what paper crafting's about, right? When I was going through my closet in preparation for moving, I found a box. And do you know that the Amy Grant song, Up in the Attic, Down on My Knees? You know, and she talks about going through boxes of memories, right? And oh my goodness, that's what I did, like a whole afternoon, like gone, because I'm sitting there absolutely, I mean, laughing and crying, and it was all these cards and letters from right after I got out of college, and my grandmother and my sister and my parents, and it was just so very, very special. And then I found some old love letters. I did. And you know, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know where that man is now. But wow, the memories that it brought back. And I'm being good. I didn't say anything bad. We had a lovely time, right? We went on picnics, and it was when I was a single mom. And we'd take Nathaniel apple picking, and it was such a beautiful, beautiful time. And it made me just reminisce and think, and you know, my grandmother passed away when oh, let's see, Nathaniel was 6. So it's been 19 years and it was still just as fresh. And, you know, she, way before the internet, right? She would write pages and pages in meticulous writing. And so here, what are we doing? We're paper crafting. We're making memories that are going to warm the hearts of people now and in years to come, right? These are things that don't get thrown away. These are things that are treasured and cherished and remembered. I found, whoops, that one's not going to fit. So we're going to go back to this one. Don't worry, that's why there's two sides to every piece of paper. Anyways, what I was saying was I found Christmas tags from Nathaniel from when he was a little boy, right? And from the time where he could barely write, and it was all imaginative and creative spelling. And then ones later, you know, to my favorite mother from her best son. Of course, you know I have one child, right? Or, you know, from the world's greatest son. Yes, I agree. Right? But to watch that confidence grow, okay? If these, like, get bunny rabbit ears, just, you know, just put them back together. They go back together. These are going to be so pretty on a package. All right, Christmas trees. Let's do this. Since we know that this 'tis the season doesn't really fit. Oh, no, what's going on there? I want to wash this chamois because I want to use red on it. And heavens, you know, in a year like this year, don't we need all the love and traditions from the past to keep us going? I'm going to tell you something. That Amy Grant song, I can't listen to it without crying. Oh, goodness, I'm getting a little teary here. Whew. All right, so someone change the subject. Frosted sugar cookies, Kathy Buttrell. Oh, yeah. I like Spritz cookies, too. Does anybody make Spritz cookies anymore? My niece and nephew loved those a few years ago. I guess it was, goodness, was it 2 years ago? I went to California for Christmas. And my sister and brother-in-law lived, they've since moved to the Seattle area, right outside San Diego. And their wedding anniversary is December 20th. And so they didn't have family near. And so their wedding anniversary was always celebrated with the kids. So I went early and I told them part of my Christmas present for them that year was to take the kids that night. I was staying at their house. So they made reservations. They went out to dinner and, you know, my sister's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, we're going to make cookies. Oh my goodness. Spritz cookies everywhere. I don't know how many dozen we made, but, you know, and if you've got kids that enjoy using a cookie press, you have to make enough so that everybody gets to share. And, oh, wild colors and sprinkles all around. Spritz cookies require fine motor skills. It's a press, right? You stuff the dough in there, and you have a cookie gun. We've been making Spritz cookies since I was a little girl. Do you sense a theme? We've been keeping these traditions and these memories with us since we were children. It's what it's about, right? It's what it's about. I'm very excited to be sharing Christmas with Noel this year. New memories to be made and new traditions to learn, right? I really think this one's my favorite. And then the stockings. Oh, stockings. We've got these stars again, and the holly, and some stockings. And you know, you can mix and match. You don't have to do it like this. I'm looking for this tag. Haha, 'tis the season fits on that one. All right, that'll be great. Lovely. Oh, Pat, my mom's cookie press is about that old too. And every year we're like, oh, I hope it still works. And it does. It truly does. All right, I'm going to close my ink because now I'm done with all of that. It wouldn't be Christmas without the cookies. Do you make Christmas candy? Homemade Christmas candy? Also yummy. And I don't, and fudge. Do you make fudge? A few years ago, I found a recipe for pumpkin fudge. Fantastic. Oh, it's so good. Very, very delicious. My grandmother used to make 4, 5, 6 different types of cookies and all these different types of candies. I learned right next to her how to do that. Okay, some of these stars might be punched out, so just, you know. One year, oh my goodness, Nathaniel had to be middle school, and he had a sleepover. Boy I know, very nice boy. And they were driving me crazy, okay? All they wanted to do was play video games, and it was like dark and cold and rainy. And I'm like, you have to do something. And so Nathaniel came up with this brilliant idea, and I am absolutely certain that he thought I was going to say no, okay? He's like, well, we could make Christmas cookies. Yes, go for it. And I didn't care how dirty the kitchen got, and you've got 2 middle school boys reading recipes and flour everywhere. I didn't care. Absolutely didn't care. And they looked terrible. They tasted good, but they looked terrible. And it didn't matter, because it was about those boys in the kitchen having fun and making memories. I did teach him how to use a broom and a mop afterwards, though. We can't be friends anymore if I don't get that pumpkin fudge recipe. Well, Alex, I am not about to lose you as a friend, so I will post that pumpkin fudge recipe. How's that? I'll put it out either on the Facebook page or on my blog later, because it's yummy. You'll love it and super simple. All right. So I'm going to finish putting the rest of those together once I get off camera with you, and I'm going to turn those over. So, but these are beautiful, right? I mean, in the time it took for me to sit here and chat with you, we've made some very beautiful Christmas tags that, like I said, can be used with on gifts or as card fronts, or really just a little love note you stick on someone's computer when they get up to go have a cup of coffee from working from home. But it's a really great kit. I really like it. It really does get me not only in the holiday spirit, but in the crafting spirit. And I, again, just want to thank you for joining me. I do not plan on leaving you alone like I have the last few months, and I really do appreciate that you have allowed me to take the time that I needed for myself. Do you want a sneak peek of what's coming next? I know you do. Hold on. So I told you some of the beauty of what I'm doing. Look, I haven't even opened it yet. So this is using graphic 45 paper. This is the Christmas Time Collection pack. All right. So I'm always been a fan of graphic 45 designs. And I have not ever used it. And I know I don't know, it was probably 2 months ago, right? Or I pulled out that other graphic 45 paper. And I haven't used it yet, so don't worry. I'm still going to make that project with you. But life got crazy. And that's all I have to say. Oh, look! On the back? How smart is that? Gift tag templates and a 4x6 card template. They're brilliant, right? Look at this. Ooh. Wouldn't that be one? Cool framed, cool as a scrapbook page. Ooh. So this is, you know, some vintagey look. Oh, my grandma would have loved that. That's very cool. What's on the back? Oh, nice. Yeah. This is nice thick paper too. Very steampunk, right? Look at the holly and the gears. That's awesome. Bright green for the holly too. And here, yeah, look, this is those 4x6 that they were talking about for if you wanted to make card fronts, and then tags. They're like stamps. Ooh, much fun. And then you could cut those out and make a nice border. Let's see what's on the back of that one. Oh, trees and presents. Oh, steampunk Santa. Look at that Santa. He is loving life. Check out this elf with the stripy little pants. Oh, this is neat. This is very cool. I love the top hats. Okay, so the first thing that came to mind when I saw this was Monopoly. Anybody else see Monopoly board pieces there? Partridge in a pear tree, all sorts of gears, a nice Christmas tartan. And look, tags, tags, tags. Wow. Wow, so we made tags today, but you know, if you need more, that's pretty awesome. Reindeers. Oh, brilliant. They made those Christmas decorations, those ornaments out of gears. Ha! I love it. All right, not really my colors for Christmas, but let's play. Let's see what we can do with that, all right? Not today. Today is, oh, wait, what is this? Oh, stickers. Very fun. All right, so we've got lots and lots and lots to do and make. Christmas is coming. But I'm going to tell you something. The most excitement that's coming up is on 3/2/1. That's March 2nd, 2021. Be prepared. That's when the new Making Memories with Michelle crafting community and membership goes live. And so we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be getting excited about it. I'm working like crazy behind the scenes of what this is going to look like. But know this, it is for you. It is for you and your crafty friends. So invite them to read my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle. Invite them to follow the Facebook page here at Making Memories with Michelle Z. 3/2/1. I want you to tell everybody you know. You're going to remember it too, right? Because 3/2/1, we're going to be ready to go. You guys have a great weekend. Post pictures of what your Christmas tree looks like. Send me your cookie recipes. I can't wait to try them. And I will see you very, very soon. All right? Take care and happy weekend, y'all. Bye.